Hi, this is Eternally Erica. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Unfortunately, Catherine O'Hara just died at 71 years old. And I'm going to be using my Beetlejuice deck today in honor of her. She was definitely one of the great actresses. She played many roles, but she was the mother from Home Alone. She was the stepmother from Beetlejuice. So I am going to be getting into today's reading. Okay, we have, wow, Nine of Pentacles and Queen of Swords. So you are focused on your financial abundance and you are setting strong boundaries with people, cutting people off when necessary. And I'm not surprised at all that, of course, the first card that came out was her. So there we go. But that is a female air sign energy or just feminine energy. It's not gender, it's just energy. So could be you or someone you're dealing with. Then we have King of Pentacles. So you may really be heavily focused on your finances again, or you're dealing with a masculine energy that is heavily focused on finances. That is Capricorn energy as well. We have Six of Cups reversed. Stuck on the past. There's a situation from the past that may be holding somebody back. And then we have Page of Cups. So this is like a small offer of friendship, maybe a creative offer. Something is going to give you some like an emotional fulfillment. You're going to be struck with like maybe a business idea or something that looks like it's going to pay off. Wow, then we also have Queen of Wands, which is her again. This is also Leo energy. So you're really attractive, very sexy right now. Somebody may be noticing you, or a lot of people may be noticing you right now. In a very passionate, fiery, confident energy. Leo season may be significant for you. So something may be occurring during Leo season. Two of Wands reversed. So you had to choose two paths, and it looks like you're making your choice. So that choice may come around Leo season then. Let's see. All right, we have a Tower moment. So this is going to be a chaotic upheaval. Vermont could be significant with the red covered bridges. Eight of Cups. So, yeah, it looks like you're choosing to walk away from something. Something is not serving you anymore. So this is the choice. So you may have been dealing with somebody who was bringing a lot of chaos into your life. That could be, what you're choosing to walk away from. Maybe you're actually choosing to move to Vermont, or somebody you're dealing with could live in Vermont. Oh, Ace of Cups reversed. So this was draining you emotionally. You were dealing with something that was just draining you. It was feeling like a burden as you weren't getting emotionally fulfilled. Like you were dumping all of your time and energy into this connection, but nothing was ever being replenished. So it looks like you're walking away from this. Wow, the World. So you're going to close out cycles that don't serve you anymore. This is coming full circle, closing out anything karmic. You're done with it. You're walking through new doorways, stepping into new phases. Checkerboard could be significant. Maybe you have checkerboard tiles in your house, or I used to wear checkerboard Vans when I was in high school, and I had a checkerboard Vans book bag as well that matched my Van. So maybe somebody likes Van checkerboard sneakers. All right, so now we have Four of Cups reversed. So you're no longer viewing this person or this situation as a missed opportunity. You're closing out the cycle and you're walking into your next phase with a clear conscience, it's looking like. You're not viewing this as a situation. You're choosing your path and you're not going to look back. So yeah, so you may have a choice between two people. That you may have been dealing with like an immature water sign with the Page of Cups, or you may have, and you may have been dealing with somebody who was very financially stable, King of Pentacles. You may have been dealing with somebody who was very mature, grounded, and then you may have been dealing with somebody who was a bit flighty and immature. So if that resonates, that could be a choice that you were dealing with. Seven of Wands. So this is, it's definitely causing a lot of conflict. It was bringing chaos and conflict into your life. Just unnecessary conflict that you don't need. The Hierophant. So this is a traditional energy. So maybe you're into like a very traditional way of life. Maybe you have, dreams and goals of being married with kids and stuff like that. And someone you were dealing with may have not had the same dreams and goals as you. Five of Swords. It did come out sideways though. So we're going to take this as a reversal. And it says here, this is where Lydia is like writing her note. And she's starting it. It says, I am alone. But this came out reversed. So maybe you met somebody during a very like lonely period of your life. And you're getting out of this energy. You're no longer going to be feeling lonely. Maybe you're taking less than what you deserve because you were in a very, just lonely state. And now you are becoming unstuck. The Hangman reversed. So you are going to be gaining a new perspective on the situation. Any stuck, stagnant energy you are getting out of. So that is looking up. I'm going to pull some Romeo and Juliet cards. So let's see what comes out over here. We have forced marriage, loss of freedom, excessive interference. So maybe you were stuck in some sort of a relationship you didn't want to be in. Maybe you were dealing with someone that heavily needs or desires freedom, and they put that before anything else. Then we have love at first sight. So twin flame, mirror souls. You may have a soul contract with somebody here. You may have experienced love at first sight. And then we have dream. Prophecy, hint, guidance, oracle, reveal, symbolize. So maybe you've been having very prophetic dreams about the situation. So that could also be what's going on. I'm going to pick some Cosmic Insights as well. So let's see what happens over here. Moving. Change of residence, moving in with your partner. I mentioned moving before, so that's confirmation on that. Then we have spy. Someone's got their eye on you, or you're doing your research. So somebody may be heavily watching your social media or whatever you're doing. Gambling, problems with addiction or gambling, and bad finances. So this could be the immature energy you're walking away from. Maybe you saw signs of somebody having addiction problems, or, you know, maybe this person has always got bad finances and you started putting the pieces of the puzzle together and realizing that maybe they have some hidden addictions, and that could be a sign for you. All right. So I'm going to pull a Britney Spears Oracle. Let's see how this person is currently viewing you. So the person on your mind, how are they currently viewing you? The Trailblazer. All right, so this is, you may be doing something where you're catching a lot of attention. Maybe you're starting a new business, or you're doing something where you're really paving your own way, and this person may be inspired by that. Okay, I'm going to pull some zodiac charms and initial charms to give you further confirmation this is your story. This can give you sun, moon, or rising signs, or a time period where something may shift in your connection. We have Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini, Taurus. The letters M, P, and A. Bye. I hope this helped.